wrestling fans, we're coming to you live from Madison Square Garden. Mean Scheme here along with The Body, and tonight just live from New York City's Madison Square Garden, the Legends Wrestling Federation continues.
Well, I'll tell you right now, not only does it continue, but you're going to see The Body in action.
All right, wrestling fans, here we are at Madison Square Garden, the main arena, full to capacity. Once again, overflow viewing on the closed circuit screen over at the Felt Forum for this one. We've got all of the titles that you can imagine on the line here tonight.
Well, we're going to see the big one, of course, for the World Heavyweight Championship, as Roddy Piper tries to regain that title against Bret the Hitman Hart.
Indeed, it is going to be very interesting when those two men go head-to-head, toe-to-toe, so to speak, later tonight. Getting a look now at the man from the West Indies, SD Special Delivery Jones.
Well, SD Jones is the master of that dreaded Coco headbutt. And nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to be on the other end of that one.
Tonight he's going to have his work cut out for him. With a gentleman by the name of Big Sweet Hansen. Capacity crowd, as we mentioned earlier now. The Big Swede makes his way down to the ring.
Well, Sweet Hansen is one tough hombre, I'll tell you right now. He's gone up and down the block a few times, and he's kicked some booty along the way. And I will tell you this, right? He is what they call raw bone. Very tough guy. Thick, if you know what I mean.
Indeed, the Rawbone Sweet Hansen is a tremendous force here in the LWF. Comes with that pronounced redneck mentality, to say the least.
Well, it's that mentality, though, that has led him to success, and you can't take that away from him.
All right, fans, this is our opening contest Intercontinental title on the line tonight when the Magnificent One, Don Morocco, puts that title on the line against Takula's favorite son, Tito Santana.
Well, there's a big history between those two guys, and it comes to a head here tonight. We just saw right there Sweet Hansen getting the upper hand on SD Jones.
Referee in position, 1 count, and look at that, he pulled him up off the canvas.
Well, a little bit early in the match, I think Sweet Hansen knew he wasn't going to get a pinfall.
Leg coming down across the throat. And now the Irish whip into the ropes, coming back out front, and both men collide.
SD Jones thus far not doing a whole lot in the way of offense against Sweet Hansen. That's going to have to change very quickly, in my opinion. Otherwise, SD Jones will be history.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, anybody going head-to-head with Stan Hansen is going to have their work cut out for them. And speaking of having their work cut out for them, my broadcast partner here, you're going to be a little bit busy later on tonight as well.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you've got to do things that you got to do. And I have had a run in 2K17 like nobody has.
Tonight you'll be in tag team competition.
That's right. Jesse the Body joining forces with the superstar Billy Graham.
That is a twosome that I am very much looking forward to seeing. Your opponents know pushovers, though, in Ivan Putski and Bob Backlund.
Look, I have beaten Ivan Putski up and down every time he's been put in front of me by Bruno Sammartino. And I've been victorious, and I will be victorious once again. And as for Bob Backlund, superstar Billy Graham has a little payback for him as well.
Oh, look at this, choking SD Jones out in the middle of the ring. Referee standing by. He's to end the opening contest tonight. Tag team titles will be on the line as well. The Demolition going up against the British Bulldogs.
Well, you know what? The Demolition are the tag team champions. They have to be pinned or forced to submit in order for those titles to change hands. I can tell you right now, they're not going to submit. But I don't know if the Bulldogs have enough going for them to get a pinfall over them either. I predict the tag team titles stay right where they are.
Well, I'll say one thing about the Body. He has been spot on with predictions this entire season.
Yes, I have, because I'm the one who calls it like it is.
Oh, look at this. SD Jones hammering away.
With a clenched fist. Every one of those was a clenched fist. And I don't hear you call him out for it.
Well, we've seen Sweet Hansen breaking every rule in the book here tonight thus far.
So that justifies the behavior of one of your favorites.
Bear hug. Hansen's got it cinched in there tight. SD is going to have to fight his way out of this one, and he does.
Lucky for him, because I think Sweet Hansen would have broke him in half.
Both these men having their moments. Nobody yet able to get the pinfall. I cannot imagine Sweet Hansen or SD Jones submitting.
Well, I could see SD Jones submitting very easily.
Tremendous uppercut by Swede. Has left for that suplex. Hung him up there for a moment before bringing him crashing down to the mat.
Sweet Hansen, I'll say, you know, a lot of things you can say about Hansen. One of them, though, he is very methodical. He definitely has a method behind the means. Everything he does is for a reason. Now
in the back, suplex perfectly executed now. Hansen waiting. to see if SD can get back to his feet, and he does. Oh, wait a minute, this could be a problem right here. Pile driver.
Well, we're going to see just how thick that head of SD Jones really is. Hanson's got 2. Hanson's got the 3 count right there.
Oh, the big Swede victorious. There's that neck breaker on SD Jones. From behind, belly to back suplex, and that set him up. There it is, a pile driver.
Well, nobody gets up from the pile driver. Let's just call it like it is. At that point, it was all over.
Academic indeed. Your winner in our opening contest tonight, the big Swede, the Rawbone Swede Hansen. Fans will be back with more action right after this live from Madison Square Garden. Oh my. All right, we are back, wrestling fans, live from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, and we are getting a look at the challengers for the LWF Tag Team Championship. They are former WWF Tag Team Champions, the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith, and the Dynamite Kid.
Well, nobody's going to take anything away from the British Bulldogs and their accomplishments. Least of all, not me. But I do not think they've got enough to take on and defeat the Demolition. That's my opinion, but I'm going with Demolition to retain the tag team titles here tonight.
How do you think you and the superstar Billy Graham would fare against the tag team champions?
Why are you always trying to stir things up? Why would Billy Graham and Jesse Ventura go up against Demolition?
Oh, become the tag team champions. You have a match later tonight. If you were victorious there, wouldn't you want a shot at the title?
You know, little man, you are always trying to get things going, aren't you? I have no interest in going up against Demolition. They are tag team champions. They do a tremendous job at such. If I felt that the titles were not being represented well and that I would do a better job, then maybe that would be something to explore. But right now, we are looking at what I believe is the greatest tag team in the FWF today, bar none.
Whoa, really? That's quite the statement when you consider some of the other teams that are out there. There they are, the LWF Tag Team Championship titles. Spill of a crowd into the Felt Forum watching this one via closed circuit. You find fans able to watch us live on the Nation Network, and you need to make your voices heard. If you like what you're seeing and you want more LWF wrestling moving forward into the 2K18 season, then you have to click that like button, leave comments below, let us know, because at the end of the week, ratings are going to be calculated. Decisions are being made as we speak here in the FWF.
Well, there are the tag team champions right there. You know what? These people better be voting for the LWF because that's my town. That's where I do my best work, both inside and outside the ring.
I believe congratulations are in order as well. If I'm not mistaken, you're going to be featured next week on the Humanoid Nation.
Well, next month, get it right, little man. That's right, Jesse the Body Ventura is the featured star for the next month.
Speaking of the Humanoid Nation, that is the PlayStation Network community, where all things old school wrestling are discussed, pondered, and battled back and forth. If you like your old school wrestling and you're on the PlayStation Network, join us. Go to your communities tab and find the Humanoid Nation, named after the great Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Well, that's right, Bobby the Brain Heenan this past week, joining the legends in the Ascent of the Immortal category. Here at the LWF, we continue to honor him.
Matter of fact, we're going to be seeing him later on tonight. I understand that Ted DiBiase has acquired the services of Bobby the Brain Heenan for one night.
Well, you know what? Who's got the money to do that? The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. That's who.
Axe and Smash doing their thing right now. Dynamite Kid in trouble. Oh, what a move right there, and he just staggered him. Axe in trouble, drops him on his head.
Well, that's a dangerous move right there. We've seen guys put on the shelf with that very move right there. That's very dangerous.
Well, you said earlier that they didn't have what it takes to get the victory. A move like that could very, very quickly bring about a victory.
Well, anything is possible, but I'd still say Demolition walked out with the tag team titles around their waist.
Going to work now on Dynamite Kid, but Dynamite Kid right out the back door, wasting no time. Goes for the scoop slam, but he could not hold him up there. Oh, caught him coming in with that DDT. Now the tag made. British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith Irish whips him in, but he got caught.
Slam, spine burst into the mat. The two power men for their teams in this one right now.
Axe going up against Davey Boy Smith, and here's a hip toss, takes it all the way over.
Dynamite Kid was too busy playing to the crowd. His partner's trying to make a tag. Needs to pay attention to what's going on inside the ring a little bit more.
Dynamite Kid has him up right here. Oh! Did you see that?
Cradle pile driver. That was devastating, but look at this. Axe is right back up.
He's up, but let's see if he can do anything. He's in the wrong corner now. Double team. Here come the Bulldogs.
Well, it's 2 against 1. I hope they're happy with that.
They've got 5 seconds.
Yeah, you better remember that when the tide turns.
What? We've got brand new tag team champions. Unbelievable.
I don't believe what I'm seeing here.
Could this be a sign of things to come? The body's prediction falls short.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. My prediction is that Jesse the Body and the superstar Billy Graham are going to be victorious tonight. In that prediction, I have a little something to say about.
The double team right there was. Axe could not. But you have to wonder how much that cradle pile driver took out of them. What an unbelievable set of circumstances. Brand new tag team champions. The British Bulldogs.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not happy about the way this one went down, not one bit. And I guarantee you, Demolition will be back better than ever, and they are going to be coming for those tag team titles when they do.
All right, wrestling fans, we promised you we had some titles on the line, and we've already seen one change hands. The tag team gold going to the British Bulldogs here in Madison Square Garden. But speaking of gold, the $1 Million Championship title on the line here tonight. Bam Bam Bigelow, the challenger for the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and his title. These men have had some differences in recent weeks leading up to this one.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Championship may not be a truly recognized title here in the FWF, but it's recognized by the $1 Million Man, and it's worth every penny. And if you think he's going to give that title over to a guy like Bam Bam Bigelow, you better think again.
Oh, here he comes. He is the $1 Million Man, and there is the greatest manager of all time, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Well, that's a title that he's earned. Let's be clear about that.
Ted DiBiase with the $1 million belt over his shoulder. Paying for the services of Bobby the Brain Heenan for one night. How much do you figure that would have cost?
Well, it would have cost a lot, but it's worth every penny of it, because with that you get the greatest mind in wrestling.
That championship gold with, I don't remember how many diamonds encrusted on that.
Well, it's $1 million worth combined. We know that.
Here he is, the $1 million man, the champion, Ted DiBiase. Has his work cut out for him tonight as he relinquishes the title.
He's not relinquishing anything. He's giving it to the referee. He'll be picking it up when the match is over.
Well, that may indeed be the case, but we'll have to wait to find out. That man right there, Bam Bam Bigelow, could be walking away with $1 million worth of gold. Oh, right up the bat he goes. DiBiase says that everyone's got a price for the $1 million man. He said even Bam Bam Bigelow has his price. And he tried to buy him off. It did not work out the way he wanted to. And now Bobby the Brain Heenan ringside distracting big Bam Bam Bigelow. But it does not work.
Well, that's what Ted DiBiase's paying his money for. That insurance policy, maybe, if you want to call it that.
Down on the floor. Bam Bam Bigelow going to town right now as he's throwing DiBiase from pillar to post here outside the ring.
Yeah, well, that's stupid in my opinion, because you cannot win that title outside the ring. And if he gets counted out, or if DiBiase gets counted out, then that's $1 million gone. How smart is he?
Oh, now distracted referee in his own right is Bam Bam Bigelow. He does not want a count out. Clothesline. One more time, down goes Ted DiBiase. Now what is he doing here? Deadlift. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
A lot of power with Bam Bam Bigelow. No, again, there he is, distracted by Bobby the Brain Heenan. He should be able to do better than that.
DiBiase taking advantage of the opportunity with that Russian leg sweep. Planting that knee into the small of the back. Oh, stretching him out now is DiBiase. Bam Bam Bigelow fighting his way back out. Bam Bam Bigelow going up to the top rope. Oh, he got caught by DiBiase. Oh, the big headbutt. Splash by Bam Bam Bigelow. One count only. Bobby the Brain Heenan throwing a steel chair into the ring. Bigelow planting that chair into the corner, and this could end up backfiring miserably. Wait a minute. DiBiase again, Russian leg sweep.
Oh, look at this right here. Referee distracted by Bobby the Brain Heenan, did not see what just happened.
Gonna work on the leg. And now hooks the leg. One. Bigelow kick it out. Bobby the Brain Heenan earning his money here in this one tonight, I dare say. Distracting the referee, distracting Bam Bam Bigelow. giving Ted DiBiase every advantage in this one.
Well, it could just be that Ted DiBiase is the more focused of the two, and he's doing a much better job of completing his work.
DiBiase planting that fist. That's 2 and 3 fist drops right to the head of Bam Bam Bigelow.
And I suppose you want to blame Bobby Heenan for that as well.
No, not at all, but I'm just saying that I don't think Bigelow would be in the situation he's in right now if it weren't for the fact, look at this, he's in trouble, he's in the $1 million dream. He has caught him. It's over. There's the winner. We look here back at moments of this one off the top, middle rope, Bam Bam Bigelow with a big splash, and we thought that might have been an opportunity there. Following up the chair attack that had taken place moments earlier, here we see those tremendous fist drops flying at the mark, but this would prove to be too much.
Well, that's right there, the $1 million dream. Nobody comes out of that one in one piece.
That's it, referee called for it. And still, the $1 million champion, Ted DiBiase.
Well, once again, showing Ted DiBiase the $1 million champion for a reason, because he knows what it takes. And he spends money to make money. That's why he had the services of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
All right, fans, we say goodbye to Jesse the Body, who's got to get ready for his big match. I will be joined by a very special guest commentator for the rest of tonight. We'll be back with more right after this. wrestling fans. We are back here in the main arena, Madison Square Garden, getting a look at superstar Billy Graham. Joining me here in the broadcast booth, the one, the only, Vince McMahon.
Well, thank you, Regina. It's great to be here, and I've got to tell you, I'm very much looking forward to tonight's action. We're going to be seeing some of the greats. Superstar Billy Graham, one of them, of course. Jesse the Body Ventura, well, you know, there's something to be said there, too.
Indeed, Jesse the Body Ventura, the man who says he calls it like it is, but also says you have to win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Do you think we're going to be seeing some of that here tonight?
Unquestionably. When it comes to Jesse Ventura, there's nothing he won't stoop to. No level's too low for him.
Well, here he comes. He has had a tremendous season here in 2K17. Got into a feud early on with the president of the FWF. Bruno Sammartino didn't like the fact that he felt he was not keeping up on the officials and what he considered some questionable calls. That led to Bruno Sammartino bringing in Ivan Putski to go head-to-head with Jesse Ventura, culminating at Legends Mania where Ventura was victorious, and that earned him a shot against Bruno Sammartino in a match which Jesse Ventura was victorious in.
Not only that, but Jesse Ventura has made a number of predictions throughout the many weeks here, and the majority of those have been actually accurate.
Well, all up until the tag team title match earlier tonight, but he can redeem that by being victorious here tonight, because he has said there is no way that he and his partner are going to lose Ivan Putski and Bob Backlund.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that totally. I do believe that they are capable of beating Ivan Putski and Bob Backlund, but I don't know that I would say that there's no way they're going to lose, because both of these teams, in my opinion, have the ability to be victorious.
Well, you look at Ivan Putski, and boy, is he put together what? One of the best physiques in all of professional wrestling history. Ivan Putski's got what he gives up in height, he more than makes up for in determination and sheer strength and power. And here comes his tag team partner. You talk about the LWF Legends Wrestling Federation. This is one of the greatest legends of all time, Bob Backlund.
Former World Heavyweight Champion, had a few opportunities to regain that one here in the LWF. Came up just short. But he and Superstar Billy Graham, no strangers to one another.
When Ivan Putski said he had to find a partner for this match, he knew exactly who the man was going to be. Bob Backlund and Superstar Billy Graham have a feud to settle. Ivan Putski and Jesse the Body Ventura have a feud to settle, and tonight, all four of these men might get their way. All right, interesting pairing to start this one off. You got Superstar Billy Graham going up against Ivan Putski from Krakow, Poland. German suplex takes him all the way over. And down again. This time it is Ivan Putski getting the better of Superstar Billy Graham. Will the tag be made to Bob Backlund? Headbutt right on the money.
Well, as long as Superstar Billy Graham is on his back, Ivan Putski has a great opportunity, I believe, to even things up. But you don't want to match up with a Superstar Billy Graham if you're Ivan Putski standing upright. He wants to take him to the ground.
Tag is made, and now Superstar Billy Graham tags in, and it's a double team with Jesse Ventura now getting his hands on Ivan Putski. Driving the knee into the back. Look at Putski in trouble. Jesse Ventura shelling off for this crowd. Up in the air, cross knee backbreaker.
Well, Jesse Ventura right now is having things his way. But you don't know how long that'll last. Right there you see it. Ivan Putski with that belly-to-belly suplex. Perfectly executed.
Tag made, and now here comes Bob Backlund. One of the all-time greatest technicians inside the squared circle, Bob Backlund. Going to work now on Jesse the Body Ventura. These men have crossed paths in the past themselves as Backlund goes to work on the leg of Ventura. Going to work on the leg. And now Ventura delivering a shot to the midsection, doubling over the former champion. Oh, this could be a problem. There's that pile driver. We've seen that throughout the night, and it has always resulted in detrimental effects to the person who has received it.
Well, to his credit, Bob Backlund looking to make the tag, and he does make the tag to Ivan Putski.
And now Putski going up against Jesse the Body. These two men, no strangers. There's a long history between them. Hooks the leg, 1, 2.
Well, you've got to believe that Ivan Putski wants to get the pinfall on Jesse the Body Ventura.
Well, he definitely would like to gain some sense of revenge for the big loss at Legends Mania. He's had to live with that one. This is his first opportunity to extract some sort of comeuppance, if you will. Now we see the action spilling out to the floor. Ventura going to work on Bob Backlund.
Well, I think Jesse Ventura will be much more comfortable outside the ring in this environment than perhaps Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund, more of the scientific style wrestler, prefers to get it done inside the ring.
Although he's using that Greco-Roman amateur style outside the ring, it's just a little bit more effective on concrete when you slam someone.
Referee's count now has reached the count of 6. Both of these men are going to need to be aware of their current whereabouts or they will be counted out.
Well, Ventura must have heard you because that's exactly what he did. He got back. Backlund, nice wrestling move right there. Go behind, waistlock takes him down. There's the tag made. And now Ivan Putski will follow up with his arch nemesis. Jesse the Body Ventura guaranteeing a victory here tonight. Well, he's in a situation where he'll have to have control of that himself because look at the back elbow. Oh, Ivan Putski just got stood up.
Ivan Putski has been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment, but true to his credit, he has come back each and every time.
And now Ivan Putski up in the air with a tremendous slam. Putski hammered away. Polish power coming through. The Polish hammers across the back. And now it is Jesse the Body Ventura with a knee lift. And the tag made. Here comes Superstar Billy Graham. The tie-dye tandem of Superstar Billy Graham and Jesse Ventura. No secret that Jesse Ventura was indeed influenced by the likes of Superstar Billy Graham. Graham inside and outside.
Ivan Putski is waiting. What's he got in mind? Oh, the Polish hammer finding the mark right there on Ivan Putski.
Superstar Billy Graham getting his shoulder up. Fireman's carry puts Putski back into the ropes. Look at that.
Tremendous move right there by Superstar Billy Graham. If Graham can put that bear hug on Ivan Putski, I don't know if anybody can make Ivan Putski submit with a bear hug, but if anybody could, I believe it would be Superstar Billy Graham.
Ivan Putski with a scoop up in the air. He's got the Superstar gone around. Power slam, and he plants him. Goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. It's one.
Once again, credit to Superstar Billy Graham kicking out of that devastating power slam on a 1 count.
Fall-away slam by Putski. Reminiscent of the Samoan drop. There's the tag made. Here comes Bob Backlund back in. Look at this, Bob Backlund from behind. There's that atomic knee drop that he won the title with. Gut-wrench suplex taking Superstar Billy Graham over.
Well, right now, Bob Backlund is in control of this one. Bob Backlund going to work on Superstar Billy Graham here in Madison Square Garden. Return to the scene of the crime, if you will.
Superstar Billy Graham had his foot on the bottom rope during that title change. A point that he has brought out time and time again. Driving the knee to the back of the neck and the shoulders, and now Backlund again. A house of fire. He has not had the season he wanted to have here, but now perhaps he can right some wrongs with a big victory on this one. Backlund fighting his way back to his feet. Superstar Billy Graham goes for the right into the turnbuckle. Belly to back suplex.
I'm looking at Jesse Ventura outside the ring. I've got to wonder if Jesse Ventura is going to be available. He looks like he's really in bad shape out there.
Well, Superstar Billy Graham, if he has to, would be able to finish this match, presumably. He's got Bob Backlund up and drives him down with a powerbomb. Superstar hooks the leg, and now he's using the ropes.
Ivan Putski was just sent flying outside the ring by Jesse the Body Ventura.
Once again, Superstar Billy Graham goes for the cover, and Backlund able to come out the back door.
You know, it would have been very interesting to see if Superstar Billy Graham would have got that victory over Bob Backlund here in Madison Square Garden, and the irony that he would have used the ropes in order to achieve victory.
Graham continuing to brutalize Bob Backlund now. Again goes for the cover, again hooks the leg, does not use the ropes this time. Jesse Ventura once again intercepts Ivan Putski. Gut-wrench suplex now by Backlund. He should be making a tag, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I would agree with that. Bob Backlund has been in this ring way too long and has taken a lot of punishment at the hands of Superstar Billy Graham. And here is the bear hug.
Bear hug is on. This could be it. Superstar Billy Graham looking to draw submission from Bob Backlund here in the garden. But he manages to escape. German suplex. Stiff knee lift right there by the former champion.
Well, both men are former champions. That's why this feud has come around.
We got two former world champions and two former post contenders. Now the Superstar going to work back and forth. They go. Backlund takes it over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. He got him. Wait a minute. He had the ropes again. Superstar Billy Graham had his hand on the ropes. Referee never saw it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's the second time here at Madison Square Garden that superstar Billy Graham will be beaten by Bob Backlund, even though he had the ropes.
What are the odds, I ask you? And for the second time tonight, I think the other point to be made, Jesse the Body Ventura was wrong in his prediction. Could this be a changing of the guard? Perhaps all of the good fortune that Jesse Ventura had this season comes crashing to an end here tonight. There it was. Backlund took him over with that deep arm drag. 1, 2. Grabs the rope. Referee doesn't see it. You know we're not going to hear the end of this. Bob Backlund and Ivan Putski victorious here at Madison Square Garden. Fans, the World Heavyweight title on the line. Roddy Piper, the challenger. Bret the Hitman Hart, the champion. Who's gonna be the LWF champion when it's over? All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a match. We are about to see. What a night of wrestling it has been here. Madison Square Garden. Going to blow the roof off this joint with the next one. It is for the LWF Heavyweight Championship. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves, and that man will be the LWF champion. We're getting a look at the former champion, Roddy Piper.
Well, Roddy Piper, more than capable of winning. We've already seen that. There's a level of mutual respect between Roddy Piper and Bret the Hitman Hart. But right now, Roddy Piper is a wounded animal. He's wounded because he's no longer the World Heavyweight Champion. Something that he spent many, many years trying to attain. And then he got there and had it taken away from him. And that makes this man very dangerous. And when you talk about a wounded animal, the only place that he's more dangerous is inside of a cage.
Good point right there. And Bret the Hitman Hart, no stranger to tough matches, steel cage matches. Legendary match he had one time with his own brother, Owen Hart, a part of WrestleMania. There he is, the LWF's heavyweight champion. Bret the Hitman Hart. Fans, we still have the Intercontinental Championship on the line tonight. The magnificent Morocco putting that title up against Takula's very own Tito Santana. And that's what it's all about, the LWF World Heavyweight Championship. Look at this going to town right now in the middle of the ring. Roddy Piper in street clothes, so to speak. The Hitman Bret Hart from the middle rope.
Well, very interesting that Piper hasn't removed any of his ring gear. However, it's a steel cage. Anything goes.
Indeed. Bring whatever you want. Use anything you want. It's inside the cage. It's all good. This will only be determined when one man is able to escape the confines of the sinister steel. And now it's Roddy Piper doing a number on the champion. He's biting him. He is biting the head of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Once again, it's all legal inside of the steel cage. Roddy Piper absolutely will do anything to win that title back.
Bret the Hitman Hart gonna work on the leg. Piper has had some bad knees in the past. Bret the Hitman Hart well aware, and he's going to target them. But Piper now choking him out. There's a man out there named the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who is generally considered the dirtiest player of the game. Roddy Piper is going to give him a run for that title here tonight, I assure you. Tremendous knee lift right there by the hot rod.
Roddy Piper is not above throwing the rule book out the window, should we say. And here in a steel cage, that's within the rules. So I have no doubt we're going to see the very worst of Roddy Piper.
Oh my goodness! Bret the Hitman Hart stealing a page out of the book of Piper.
Well, indeed, Bret the Hitman Hart knows Roddy Piper as well as anybody and better than most. And he went down low with a low blow on Roddy Piper.
Oh, now Piper returning the favor. This is getting ugly. Piper now went with the brass knucks. Well scouted by Bret Hart.
Back and forth match right now. One of these two men. Who will it be? That's going to be the LWF Heavyweight Champion.
Piper, elbow from the top. What's he doing? He should be climbing out. I thought he was about to, but then instead, he decides to... There it is, the brass knuckles.
Well, they caught Bret Hart with those brass knuckles, but Bret Hart is back up to his feet.
And he, too, playing to the crowd when I think he'd have been better served escaping the cage. Roddy Piper. Big knee lift, and down goes the champion. This one living up to the hype. Capacity crowd on in here in Manhattan. New York, Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. The mecca of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Pile driver. Piper's going to use that one to escape, I believe. Roddy Piper, will he become once again the LWF Heavyweight Champion of the world? He's very close. Piper's got a leg up over, and it's over. Roddy Piper, once again, the LWF Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I told you early on, the wounded animal of Roddy Piper. Tonight we saw him at his absolute best. When he was at his absolute worst, there's the brass knuckles coming into play.
The pile driver, however, would be the thing that would set it into motion. Bret Hart unable to do anything to prevent the escape of Roddy Piper. There he is, the new LWF Heavyweight Champion once again is the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. All right, wrestling fans, we are back here at Madison Square Garden for our final match of the night. We have seen titles change hands tonight. There are new tag team champions. We have a new world champion. Will we have a new intercontinental champion? We're about to find out.
Well, we're getting a look right here at the former intercontinental champion, Tito Santana. Tito Santana, one of the greatest wrestlers ever to come out of Mexico. And it's proven time and time again, he is more than capable of becoming a champion any level he wants.
Well, I would agree with all of that. Tito Santana, indeed, one of the true superstars and super athletes here in the LWF Legends Wrestling Federation. Here comes the current LWF Intercontinental Champion, the one, the only, the magnificent Morocco.
And of course, he is accompanied to the ring by none other than Captain Lou Albano. Captain Lou, a very interesting figure at ringside, to say the least.
Indeed he is, and Captain Lou when he's at ringside is going to be a problem for any challenger, including that of Tito Santana. Magnificent Morocco with that Intercontinental title over his shoulder. He has made it clear in recent weeks he has absolutely no intention of giving this title up. There is the challenger out of Tacula, Mexico. Tito Santana, former Intercontinental Champion, and he wants that title back.
I, for one, would not be at all surprised to see Tito Santana walk out of Madison Square Garden as the Intercontinental Champion.
In order to do that, he'll have to get through the Hawaiian native, Don Morocco, the Magnificent One.
Well, the Magnificent Morocco, what can you say about this man? What can you say? He has been the Intercontinental Champion. He has come so close to becoming a World Champion on so many occasions. The history between he and Tito Santana for that championship runs very deep indeed.
Well, there it is, fans, the Intercontinental title. Santana, Morocco, who will it be? Bell sounds, they meet in the middle of the ring. Santana goes up with a waist grab and brings him down with a backbreaker. Santana drawing first blood, so to speak. But now Morocco, the champion, regaining control. This crowd still winding down from the big title match inside the steel cage earlier on tonight. Fans, this is the LWF Legends Wrestling Federation. If this is the wrestling you want to see in 2K18, then it's up to you to make your voice known. Click the like button, and leave comments below. Get your friends in if they're not watching this and they're into old school wrestling, then this is where they need to be. As the FWF prepares for the 2K18 season, programming is still being decided as we speak. Morocco going to work on the head and the neck of the challenger, Tito Santana. Been a tremendous month of action here at Madison Square Garden. Santana goes on, nicely done. Flying head scissor takes Morocco down to the mat.
You see Morocco out there favoring his back after that one. It really wasn't expecting that head scissor, I don't believe.
But he's come back pretty well quickly with a slam, but now Santana with that deep arm drag, taking him over shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Morocco blocking the suplex attempt. And now shoots the challenger into the ropes, catches them coming off. Santana fights his way up, went for the drop kick, but Morocco able to sweep it away. Captain Lou Albano outside the ring, very happy with what he's seeing so far. Morocco again putting the boots to the leg of Tito Santana, who had to have reconstructive knee surgery done after a brawl he had in a match with Greg the Hammer Valentine for this very Intercontinental title back in the past. Shoulder breaker gets one.
Well, indeed, Tito Santana did have to have knee surgery at the hands of Greg the Hammer Valentine, who put that figure four leg lock on him, would not release it for some 5 minutes. Valentine has been quoted as saying he could feel the tendon snapping in the leg, in the knee of Tito Santana, and still would not release the hold.
Well, surgery can repair a lot of things, but you have to wonder at one point in time or another, how good can it be compared to how it was? Santana with a clothesline. And now another clothesline. Hits the ropes. Flying drop kick. Down goes Morocco. Greg Valentine and Tito Santana, one of the all-time greatest feuds in history, not just for the Intercontinental title, but just out of all feuds ever. There's the Irish whip. Santana caught him. Morocco having trouble getting back to his feet.
Well, the Intercontinental title may be slipping through the grasp of Morocco. Maybe it's slipping away from Captain Lou Albano.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see, but Morocco continues to go for the cover. Not hooking the leg on Tito Santana. You got to be kidding me. You're not going to get a win that way. Oh, my goodness. Rubbing the face of Santana into the mat is Morocco.
All that's going to do is draw the ire of Tito Santana. And Santana, when he gets riled up, one of the most lethal competitors in the ring.
Santana now throwing Morocco. Yeah, he caught him with that flying forearm. Morocco, the Intercontinental title is in jeopardy, too. Oh, and he gets a shoulder up off the mat.
I thought for sure we were going to see a new Intercontinental champion right there. Tito Santana really caught Morocco unaware of that one.
From the top rope, Santana finding the mark with that elbow. The championship is in trouble. It's in jeopardy. Morocco again shooting the half Nelson. Going to try for the pin here. Captain Lou Albano ringside. I am surprised that he has managed to maintain his composure as well as he has. Morocco a half count away from losing the Intercontinental Championship to Tito Santana. Big clubbing forearm to the back, and now Morocco again going after that surgically repaired knee. 2. Oh, and he almost got a 3 count. Referee's hand was on its way down. Santana with a gutbuster on that knee. That might not have been the smartest move. He gets 1, 2.
Well, to your point, I've got to say right now, I'm surprised that Tito Santana would have used that bad knee.
Well, if anything, it may just be that that knee is not nearly as bad off as we all think it is. Santana waiting on Morocco. Morocco getting up to his feet. Santana on that forearm. Santana. We might be looking at a new Intercontinental Champion. Referee took a long way to get there. 3.
And just like that, we have a new Intercontinental Champion here in the LWS.
Santana victorious. It's been a night of title changes, ladies and gentlemen. New tag team champions in the British Bulldogs. New World Heavyweight Champion in Roddy Piper. And now, your new Intercontinental Champion from Tacula, Mexico, Tito Santana. There's that flying forearm. The rest, as they say, is history. Congratulations to Tacula's favorite son, Tito Santana. Fans, if you want more of the LWF, click that like button. Make sure you leave comments below. Help us get our ratings up for this show. Until next time, Mean Steve here for Vince McSham saying so long, everyone.